Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and our achievement run for Penny Pincher in hard mode. So here we are waiting for the train, and we are going to continue where we left off last time. And last time we created this train that I hear coming in from the left. I guess it's really far away. Come on. Chuga chuga. No, that's not the correct train. That's an old passenger train. So here it comes. This is our livestock train and food train, and that's what we will be expanding on today. I'm thinking that if you look at this train, you can also see that it's getting quite old. It didn't look like this when it was new. I really like that they have those effects. It gets rusty. 21 years. I think it has 30-year lifetime. So that's something we need to replace. We also need to make sure that this guy actually uses this side of the tracks or the platform on the way back as well. I think that's what we will fix first. It's better to fix it as early as possible, I think. I'm not sure if I want to have him deliver this livestock first though. I think it should be fine. We could just change this. So what I need most likely is to have a crossing here, but I can't make it happen. And that's because these tracks are not parallel here, so let's... Oh, that's pretty bad. kind of need money to build this. Alright, can you give me a chunk of change here? Thank you. So I will make some kind of diamond crossing here, and then we will put the waypoint back there and the signals back, and he will need to have waypoint after there and after this one as well, I guess. Like that. Perfect. So now he will only use the further side of the platform, so we don't need to bother with these guys. But like I said, I think this is what we'll do today, is that we will upgrade this guy a little bit more. We could make it double track, but I think that I will not be able to afford a new train just yet. So I think I will expand on that train. I will make these guys, I will upgrade these. That one is not too old, but I mean, it would cost me like 1 million to upgrade these trains, so new train. This one costs like 2 million, so that's not going to happen. We could repay our debts as well, but let's upgrade this guy first so we know how much money we have in order to get some more wagons. And yeah, these intersections are not very good. Not very good. I guess a good thing is that they are pretty close to the stations, so the trains are not going too fast here. If they have to brake again, it's not the end of the world. I think I will add at least 2 more carts. We can see how long it is, because we can't make it too long either, but that's fine. I think we can make it like 140 meters or something at least, if you really want to. Right, and repay the last debt. So the only thing I will do now, let's check our buses. Yeah, we need to upgrade the buses as well. Yeah, maybe we need to increase the frequency here. But we should start to see some nice income from this one. Yeah, look at that income, minus 114. It doesn't seem to have a problem pulling this weight, which is good to know. How old are my buses? 26, so they will be obsolete in 4 years. Yeah, I think I can't really make any changes here, because I will need the money in order to upgrade the trains and buses. However, when we are done with that, let's plan ahead. I'm just going to check how much money we get here. Okay, 500,000. It's pretty legit. I would have more than free food going back, but whatever. I think the next step we will do is to make sure that these guys work, like making shortcuts for these roads. I guess that's something we could do right now. Why not? The trucks don't care too much about steep hills, I think. I'm not sure. Is anyone going on the other way? Nope. And let's get like 10 more of these. Stone and brick. I have to find something that we can actually afford to do while we wait for our stuff to get old. This poor guy getting stuck behind these slow ass trains. Let's actually replace our buses instead while we wait for more money. I'm not sure. Oh, look at that, train 1. 25 years. Never mind, let's replace the trains. So we will have this one that goes 50 kilometers an hour. We could make one that goes 100, but I will never make 2 million, and I'm not sure if I will be able to afford the running cost either. So yeah, I will go with this old cart that's only making 50 kilometers an hour. And I have 5 of each. I guess so. Let's start replacing these guys. Hope I replaced the old one first. I think I will, because this guy is coming in here. Coming in hot! Oh, that's the long one. That's a food one. Well, let's change to 100% then, so it's only the new one, or the old one that will be replaced for the time being. Not sure if I should replace the buses at the same time. Yes, we could do it. We don't have that many buses. What is this? This is like 5 plus 8, so 13 buses. Alright, let's do it. So we will have post bus 25, do it. Set the post bus 25, do it. Set. Our money disappeared quite quickly, I have to say. Did we get a new train? Oh, we got a new train. I actually didn't think that would happen that early. So let's disable that change. Okay, only one guy left. Could make a shortcut here as well. It's not the best shortcut I have ever seen, but what the? Oh well. This is when you are like 18 years old and you get your first car. This is where you will drive it on this road like a madman. That's for sure. Alright, good. The problem is that we are starting to have cars in the way here for our bus services. Oh well. So what are we going to do? We are going to try to support the passenger station with more passengers. Looks like the new buses are doing fine in New Milton. What does this new other Milton? New Mills. Okay, Milton and Mills. Not Hungerford. Well, there are actually people waiting here for the train as well. Right. And this guy is making all the money. 500,000 each year. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I could get one more of these. See no reason not to. Well, one reason is that I can't afford a longer train than that. Well, yeah. This is the train for any trainees. When you can't drive the long train, you can drive that practice train. Right. So where is our next expansion plans? I mean, we could use like maybe the bricks should be able to be just as many trucks as the first line we set up. So we could have like 30 more on that one. So I guess that's one thing we could do, but it's not the most interesting thing. Just building a lot of trucks and they will all go to the wrong place first. Like I said, what's the next step? So are there any achievements we want to do? First electric train? Nope. Earn a lot of money? Well, that might be hard. Like accumulate 1 billion without debt. What? How is that going to be possible? But this one, industry provider, reach at least 60% coverage for every industry in the town. That's kind of interesting, I would say. that's something we could try for. So we would need machines and bricks to Hungerford, or we would need to have fuel and machines to new mills. So which one would be easier to do it for? Well, we have machines here and a steel mill here. I'm just not sure how much money the trains will do if they are not going with stuff both back and forth. I guess if we made steel here, and we can't make steel here and get machines back because that's different train carts, so that's pretty bad. We have some fuel down there if we wanted to, but then we would need to have oil. Have oil down there, we have oil up here. I mean, these guys, they can produce a lot of oil, so that's not a problem really to use the same. But there is kind of a mountain in the way. Alright, but Hungerford then. So if we have machines here, for example. That wouldn't be too bad. Machines, we can make plastic here. We could just make plastic with grain, really easy here. It's actually not that easy to find the locations where we will actually make the money. We could, if we were really rich, we could connect this sawmill with this forest. Then we will have planks down here, and that we can use over here. We could even have, yeah, I think that's a good thing, because these guys will actually make tools from just planks if we set that up. So that's something pretty good. The only problem is that we need a sawmill somewhere. Otherwise we have this one, which would be good in one way, because I feel like if I made a train track going from this location all the way down, that might be useful for these other things that are on the way, like the goods factory here, steel mill here. So I mean, we could use the tracks for something else as well. So I kind of like that idea better. Sure, there are factories down here as well, but yeah. Alright, I think we have decided that our next step will be to make this sawmill produce planks. So all we need to do is we need to get some more wagons for our trainee car. There is. And hope that city will need that much food. We can't make it that much longer actually. Let's have 3 more carts. Something like that. And let's try to make this happen. So, how bad is this? It should be kind of fine. Something like this maybe? And we will go back or go close to this guy. We will put down a station here. And then I would kind of like to go over here. Maybe not like that though, we want to go... Where are we going? We're going through this. Okay, so we will have a station around here and then we will try to make a bridge here. Train collision. Collision. All damn collisions. Let's try to start a little bit further away then. Maybe I didn't start further away this time. Well, I want to have it as fast as possible, so I guess we go for a steel bridge. Right, so we are in the valley here. Which side of this mountain do we want to go on? It's kind of a valley here, which I don't like. Kind of valley here as well, but we could almost keep on going close to the ridge here maybe. It will be kind of pricey. We'll get coal on the way if you want to. Food processing plant. Alright, I feel like it will be more useful to have a railway in this area than a railway in this area, because this is kind of a dead end, so we will go on in this valley. And we are at 220, so let's try to follow these contour lines. It will be kind of pricey here. Yeah, this is... I hope that this will pay for itself, because this is a lot of money we are spending on making this railway. Yeah, let's... Is this tunnel worthy? I think we can't really make it without the tunnel. So how far up is this guy? 180. So we are pretty high here actually. So we will need to start the decline here. Otherwise we will be far too high. Yeah, he's kind of in a kind of a hole here. So if we make the station up here, we shouldn't need to drop too low. But I think it's better that we actually try to go as low as possible, as quickly as possible. I don't understand. It looks completely flat. Oh well. Oh well. So we can have a terminal station here. 2 tracks, 240. Holy smokes! Right. Right. It's some kind of hill. We need to kind of set it up here. I feel like. Problem is you don't really know if it's in range for a freaking factory before you have the road set up, so I don't want to spend that much money if I don't. I mean, it should be close enough. Let's pretend it works. Thank you, it works. 400k. Yeah, it's so deep. I don't think we can make it much cheaper actually, but sure we can try, but nope. Let's just go with that. 400. It's fine. So this line will have to make up for like a couple of billions we spent. That's just awesome sauce. Just awesome sauce. So make sure something. You don't really need to be connected. Well, I guess we are going to bring planks back sooner or later. And you're close enough. Alright. Quite the endeavor. Started to get some fast trains here. We even have carts that can do more than 100 kilometers an hour. But we will never be able to make this amount of money. It will have to be this guy again. He actually costs less than the wagons almost, so that's good. Or something. I don't see a reason to wait with this. Even if I kind of want to have 2 wagons first before we do this. I can set up the line while we wait. Fully load there. Then we go here. And then there. Good. Can we get one more stay car, please? Nope, not losing money, gaining money. Damn it, a little bit more, nice, thank you. I wonder what line 1 is. Oh, that was the one I didn't do anything with. Right, what does this... This is New Milton, and this is... Bill. Milton Bill. Milton to Bill. Lumber and planks. Right. Some grey ass planks here, or logs. So no pressure, but you need to make like 3 million on this run. So can you please make that happen? That would be awesome sauce. I like the fact that it's like when you do it without loans and hard, it's really slow. I wonder how many trains I would have been able to set up if I played on medium. I think I would have had a decent income right now. I'm tempted to try almost, but we will see. And this line would be really expensive to make a double track as well. So maybe for this one I would actually make some kind of meeting point. A meeting point in the middle, a meeting point by the station. Maybe. At least in the beginning. And there's really nice view here. It feels like you're going really fast, but it's only 50 kilometers an hour. But if you have fast forward, you might feel a bit of a speed rush here. It's too bad you can't look around you. A pretty good lit bridge or tunnel, I have to say. So it looks like when you are at the dentist or something, at the doctor. Super light. Ah well. Oil refinery is complaining about not shipping everything, alright. It's my favorite train, I think. We'll be using that one maybe. Maybe it costs a bit too much, so I think it costs like 4 million. Show me the money! Alright, well... yeah, go back and get those planks, please. Even if it's only 1, 2. Alright. At least you don't run empty. Sounds pretty good. So I will just upgrade that guy, give him as many wagons as I can fit, and then we are kind of done for this episode. These guys are not in need of more fuel. Should we start transporting fuel to another city? But the problem is I really want the fuel to be on these trucks so they make as much money as possible. Yeah. I feel like what we need to do is more or less just do a couple of upgrades here. So let's check the food line here. stock and food. Guess you're making money. Sometimes you're making a lot of money, sometimes you're not making a lot of money. Not sure if I should really give you more wagons, but I will. I will give you 2 more. Don't make me regret that. And then we will upgrade this guy, and then we will be finished for today. The next step will most likely be continuing expanding here. We need to bring the tools somewhere. We could use this track here and bring tools into the city of New Milton, but I feel like that's not the correct choice, because we will fill this line pretty fast and it's not so far away that we need a train. I think we go with trucks to Hungerford, because Hungerford is the city I want to grow as big as possible. We are already providing food, or what did I say? Fuel. So could provide some more. How much is the upkeep for these? 64. Not too bad. Oh, look at this! It's actually pretty cheap. I think we might actually replace this train already with one of these. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure. Maybe it's better to just go with this one and double track, and then we will upgrade more stuff later on. Yeah, I've had to have something to do in the next episode, so maybe that will be something to do, upgrading to a new train. So anyways, this is it for today, and thank you guys for watching. I feel like we are making progress, but it's really slow. I think it's mostly because of the hard mode, but this is my first time playing the free game, so not sure what I could do differently. But and yes, I'm getting more and more money, but the problem is that the trains are more and more expensive, so I'm not sure if this amount of money I'm making right now, if it's good or bad. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.